Batman Boxing Talk, man. We back. First off, I want to start by saying we got a subscriber. I don't know if y'all pay attention to it, but he watched every show. He comment on every show. Keith Woods. I don't know if y'all seen it.
I know Keith.
But man, we appreciate you for commenting and always watching the show and giving your input and engaging in the comment section. I just wanted to get that out there. We appreciate the support.
Definitely, Keith.
Yeah, but Wilder versus Fury, man, it's coming up. February is a short month. So, Black History Month says Wilder, and he will make Tyson Fury a trivia question.
That's what he said, yeah.
But, okay, thoughts. What y'all think, man?
Okay, honestly, we were just talking about this off camera.
Before we get on the fight, did y'all see the pre-stuff? You see the press conference?
I didn't see the press conference. I saw the fight.
Down.
Yeah, the first little fight camp that they did. Yeah, I saw that one.
What you think about the fight camp?
Like I said, it was. That's when Wilder said what he said.
Yeah, the trivia question.
Yeah, the trivia question joint, and we was talking about this off camera too, and it goes back to what we was talking about last week with you. Mm-hmm. We talking about because we was talking about Jared Hurd and J Rock and the. The pressures of like when you at home and you doing all this press and press. Tyson Fury showed you how to do it.
Yeah. And look, not only that, Wilder did too. Yeah. Wilder looked tired. And they both look like, look, the talking has been said. Y'all motherfuckers already know I'm going to call him a Dawson. Yeah. Y'all already know I'm going to say I'm going to baptize him. There ain't nothing else to be said. Yeah. Y'all motherfuckers seen the first fight. Yeah. Y'all know the magnitude of the fight. Come watch the shit. Fuck that.
Look, I like when they was face to face and Tyson Fury said, was saying slick shit to Wilder, and he was like, "Did you know you lost first fight?" Yeah. Wilder just laughed at him and was like, "This man, good luck."
He said, "Have you ever been baptized?" So what's this? Early pre-fight predictions. Alan, would you like to go first? Because you're a Wilder hater, so we want to get you out of the way.
I'm a Wilder hater. One thing I've been saying for a while now is you're not going to beat Deontay Wilder from the outside. So if Tyson Fury's game plan is to get inside or to get close to Deontay Wilder, he has a chance. Now, him predicting a 2-round knockout, I don't see that happening, but I don't know, because he's bigger than Deontay Wilder. He's taller than the reach, though. Does he have the reach over Wilder? He does
he got everything over Wilder
everything
except for power.
Except for power. Yeah.
And maybe, I don't know, Wilder quick with that right hand.
I think what he's going to try to do is smother Wilder's right hand. But the thing about Wilder's right hand is he don't have to cock it back to knock your ass out. I mean, he hit the last fight. He hit Ortiz with a 6-inch punch. He didn't cock that punch.
No, that motherfucker wasn't no 6 inches.
It wasn't 6
but
inches.
But what it was he blinded it.
It was straight, yeah.
It was straight,
he blinded it. He used the jab to pull down, and as the jab was coming down, the right hand was coming right behind it. So Luis Ortiz ain't see it, but he got enough on that motherfucker. But this is I think because Tyson Fury is 6'9", and because he does have the ability to box, that if anybody can beat him from the outside, it's Tyson Fury.
I agree with that.
Now, what I will say is Tyson Fury is probably the smartest heavyweight fighter right now, as far as the IQ. And I think him telling Wilder that he's going to knock him out in the second round is a little bit of mind play. Mm-hmm. But I think he's going to walk towards Wilder in the first 2 rounds. Because nobody believes that he's going to do it. And I don't think Wilder is game planning for him to do it either. Tyson Fury is the only person at the heavyweight division who can beat Wilder. If he can't beat Wilder, nobody can.
I won't go that far, but I mean, I agree with you. Right now, I mean, maybe 5 years down the line, because I think Wilder said he's going to fight at least another 4 or 5 years, right?
I thought he said 6, but we'll see. Might not be 6 years worth of opponents. He knocking these motherfuckers out in 0.2.
Like I said, I've been saying for a while that the only way I think you're going to beat Deontay Wilder is get inside and try to smother him. And, don't give him the chance to sit back and study you, but make him react to what you're trying to do.
So let me ask you this: how does he get on side? Because it's easy. It's easy to say, get inside. What does Fury need to do to get inside, or what does any boxer need to do to get inside of a Deontay Wilder?
Yeah, jab your way in. You gotta come in behind the jab.
I need you to be more specific, because you can't give you know what I mean? You can't give a.
Well, one thing that Wilder likes space between him and his opponent.
Mm-hmm.
So one thing you have to know how to do is cut the ring off. Like I said, you have to dictate the pace. You have to dictate to him what you want him to do, which is hard to do because you're constantly thinking about getting hit with that right hand.
But then we get back into the fact that Wilder is probably the most in shape heavyweight right now. And a lot of these heavyweights, that's 260, 230, even if you press them out the first couple rounds, can you withstand that pressure for 12?
Yeah, because if you don't get them out of there,
if you shoot the load in round 3 and you ain't got nothing to carry you the last 9 rounds,
yeah, chances are you going.
Ain't no chances. You going to sleep.
More than likely you are going to sleep.
Well, the thing is, Tyson Fury could fight him the way he fought him the first fight, because he, outside of getting, like we said the other day, like outside of the 2 times he touched him and knocked him down, Tyson Fury's fight.
I'm not going with that though, because I feel like a lot of people, Deontay Wilder is under the microscope of if you didn't get knocked out that round, you won that round. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. A lot of people in that first fight gave Tyson Fury a lot of credit for not getting hit. He wasn't doing anything offensively in the first round, but putting his hands behind his back, making a couple of faces. He would throw a jab here and there, but I'm not going to just say that Wilder only won the 2 rounds that he knocked him down.
No, that's why I gave Wilder the first 2 rounds, because Tyson Fury didn't do much. But like I said, I think it's going to be a different fight this time.
Because you gave him the first 2 rounds, you gave Wilder.
No, you gave the first 2 rounds, then it's a draw.
Yeah, it's a draw.
Because that's what I did. I gave him the first 2 rounds plus the rounds that he got the knockdowns in. That's how I came up with the draw.
Like I said, Tyson Fury in a firefight. I mean, have y'all seen? I can't really recall seeing Deontay Wilder in a real firefight.
Yeah, but the thing is, when you go to a firefight with a pistol and you trying to fight fire with somebody with a shotgun, you have to be calculated. It's a difference when it's two Glocks fighting. Mm-hmm. It's you know what I'm saying, like that, and that's why I asked you. Tell me how. Tell me what he needs to do to get on the inside.
See, because I haven't seen Tyson Fury really accept guys that he's not worried about getting hurt by. I haven't seen him really sit down on his punches and fight a guy with power, and I just don't see him doing that in this fight.
I mean, yeah, because he didn't sit on his punches against Klitschko, but he was able to stay away from the older Klitschko's, power.
Yeah, he made it
a boring fight. Yeah, but the thing is, Wilder is not going to allow you to do that, but for so long. So maybe that is the key. Make it a boring fight, and then once you get into round 9 and round 10. Now Wilder has to press it for a knockout. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? So because we know Wilder not trying to win no fucking rounds. We know that. Yeah. He waiting for he trying to set up that perfect angle so he can get his shot off. So if Tyson Fury can make it a boring fight, jab hold, move around the ring, don't get hit, jab clinch, or whatever the case may be, and get into round 10, round 11, round 9, round 10, round 11. Now now Wilder can no longer be patient. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So maybe that is the key to victory for Tyson Fury.
Well, Tyson Fury did make a comment that he admired the patience that Deontay Wilder showed with the Ortiz fight, but at the same time,
it was also only round 7 though. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but at the same time, I don't think Deontay Wilder would be wise to just give rounds away waiting for that shot.
I mean, that's Deontay Wilder's plan, and Allen, I honestly, I agree with you in a certain extent. When like, I mean, it may come back and bite him in his ass.
It may.
And against, if it's against anyone, it'll be this person here.
And that's what I said.
Yeah.
Maybe that is the key.
Yeah.
Make it a boring fight because you know he's going to be patient. You see what I'm saying? You know he's trying to get that perfect angle. So make it a boring fight for 5 rounds. Tie him up for 5 or 6 rounds. Then get on your bike. You know what I'm saying? Jab. Make him have to chase you. Get in around 9, round 10. Now he has to put the pressure on. He can no longer be patient. But Tyson Fury's the only person that can do that. You see what I'm saying?
Because, I mean, like you said, first of all, he has all the dimensions to be Deontay. He's probably the only one that has, like, the height and the reach over Deontay Wilder.
And the IQ. Because it ain't just the height and the reach. Because it's a bunch of... Gerald Washington was 6'7", 6'8". But it's Tyson Fury. That's why I said Tyson Fury is a lot better than people give him credit for. His IQ, his upper body movement. Now, to me, that's my keys to victory for Tyson Fury. I feel like he has to make it a boring fight. Yeah, you're going to mix it up a couple times out the round, but you want to make it a boring fight for the most part. Anything else?
I think that he needs to, honestly, like you said, what you think that he might do, I think he might come to Deontay Wilder early. I'm talking about, jabs, right hands. I mean, sitting down on him a little more, because we never seen anybody like beat on Deontay Wilder. Most of the time, you want to land a good shot and get out the way of the right hand, but somebody that's stepping to him and throwing like quick combinations and landing and beating on Deontay Wilder for a while, and then like you say, if you get close, lay on him a little bit, make it a little boring, then late in the fight, start moving on him and everything. But I don't think that he can do the set, because every time Deontay Wilder, because the first knockdown he hit him with, he ain't even catch him good, just on the top of the head.
I think Tyson Fury went down on purpose to not get fucked up. I'm talking about, I think he got hit, but he was also out of position, and I think he went down so that he wouldn't get fucked up.
That could be because, like you said,
because he looked up like, you know what I'm saying, like that was my bad. But the first knockdown.
Yeah. Now, see, I don't think Deontay Wilder is shooting all them shots over your head the way he shot them over your head last fight.
No. Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm gonna let you finish.
Yeah.
Because that's what I was going to.
Yeah. I don't think he is. I think, it's more, Deontay Wilder's right hand is more educated now, and he's not going to be overzealous like he was, like he said he got caught up, in the first fight. He's not going to be overzealous and just throwing, just trying to catch you, and you just going to be able to dip and let him and do all that little fancy stuff and get away. But I think he's going to step to Deontay Wilder early.
I think he should. I think the first 2 or 3 rounds he should, but the difference between Deontay Wilder and everybody else is you can't beat him up because you don't want to commit to anything. You see what I'm saying? You don't want to plant your feet and get stuck in cement and try to commit to throwing these hard punches. And
I think that's what's going to get him knocked out, though.
But that's what I'm saying. I feel like he has to do it calculated.
Right.
At times, a 2 or 3 punch combination and get the fuck back on your bike.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Make it a boring fight. Make him feel like shit. I done lost 7 straight rounds. I gotta get a knockout because I can't get a draw. You know what I'm saying? I have to get a knockdown. I have to get signed. You have to make Wilder kind of try to put the pressure on you, and then you just gotta tie him up. Now, to me, I also know that Tyson Fury, based on what he's been saying, he's scared to get hit again. And I think that's one of the reasons why he's not gonna sit down on his punches.
Oh, so you think you don't think he's gonna sit down on him at all?
I think he's gonna do enough to put the pressure on Wilder to show that he's winning the rounds. But I don't think he's gonna sit down on his punches. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but that's what they then again, like you said, but they showed in the thing, they said that he switched trainers so he could switch, but they did not show.
No, they
ain't
show.
So we ain't showing you shit. Yeah, but this is the reason why I switched, so he could switch, sit down on the punches.
Right.
But like you said, but when it came time to can we fit? No, get out. Everybody out. I'll talk to y'all afterwards.
Not a celebrity.
Yeah,
I'm
exactly.
not a movie star.
Yep.
Fuck out.
Yep.
But
I think Deontay Wilder, though, my early prediction, Deontay Wilder's going to knock Tyson Fury out.
I think Wilder's going to knock him out. Go ahead.
I think. Shit. Right now, I can't say. I gotta see. I gotta watch some more. But y'all said they're not showing nothing of what he's doing. He's changing up. He's going back to the people from Detroit. I don't think he's going to sit on his punches, but I do think he's going to be a little more aggressive this time than he was the last fight. Because the first fight they fought, Tyson Fury really was just getting back into the mix of things. I think he's been training. He's been at it a while. I think you're going to see a different Tyson Fury.
I mean, hell, he only had like 3 good, clearly won rounds that he won, really, to tell you the truth. That he started really, that you like, damn, he clearly,
you see what I'm saying?
Clearly beat Deontay Wilder.
But like I said, Deontay Wilder is of the mindset of, oh shit, well, it's like when you watch Tank Davis and Gamboa. Mm-hmm. You felt like Gamboa was more in the fight than he really was because Tank didn't knock him out. You see what I'm saying? Right. Even though he was getting his ass beat the whole fight. Mm-hmm. But Wilder's to the point where if he didn't knock you out, he lost. If he didn't knock you out, he lost. If he didn't knock you down, he lost.
But that's something that you had said in one of the prior shows, winning the story of the fight. And if Wilder's not knocking him out, then if Tyson Fury, if the bell rings, if that 12th round bell rings, he's going to win. He will win the decision.
Like I said, it depends on how many times he get knocked down.
Yeah,
it depends on down, man. It depends. Like I said, man. At the end of the day, as good as Tyson Fury is, he's 260, and 260, being 260 at 268, my damn self, it's hard to carry this shit around for a certain amount of time. Yeah, I'm quick as fuck. Round 2, 3, 4, round 4, 5, 6, and nigga slowing down. Yeah. Round 7, 8, 9, motherfucker looking for air. You know what I'm saying? So it's hard to carry this shit around. And Wilder's a cool, smooth 115 and a half. The motherfucker got stamina. And he ain't doing much. You see what I'm saying?
And that's
he not exerting no fucking energy because he just trying to line that fucking beam up. Boop! Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's what he trying to do.
Yeah. But I think that's when it's going to happen. Like I said, when Tyson Fury slows down early on, like you said, he gonna be moving, he gonna hit, you know, I think he gonna step to Deontay Wilder, throw some quick combinations, he gonna be landing them. But like you said, when he started to slow down, it's just gonna get a little slower, and it don't take much in boxing, just a fraction of a second.
Yep.
And like you said, Deontay Wilder got that beam on it. Anybody else, you could sit there and win 7 straight rounds and they'll start to panic. Not Deontay Wilder. Because he says it only takes 1 second.
All it takes is 1.
Yep, and once he line that beam up, you're going to be like this, in the middle, boom, it's over.
And I was watching something, I can't remember whose channel it was, but they had Ben Fury talking to David Haye. And Ben Fury was breaking down tendencies and habits. And he was saying that everybody has a reset point, which is right. And like when Deontay Wilder resets, he kind of like bounces around a little bit, you know what I'm saying, to try to like reset itself. And then he was saying that when Tyson Fury resets, he kind of like rubs his nose and wipes his face. And if you go back and watch, when Wilder dropped him, it was like he picked up on that. As soon as Fury wiped his face, he threw the right, boom, and then the left hook came behind it. So Fury gonna have to switch some of that stuff up, because one thing I know about Deontay Wilder is he'll see it in round 1, he won't take it. He'll see it in round 2, he won't take it. He'll see it because he's trying to get that timing right. You see what I'm saying? But Wilder's a good fighter, man, and Tyson Fury's a good fighter. Yeah. If Tyson Fury don't beat him, ain't nobody gonna beat the motherfucker. Simple as that.
Yeah, that's the way I feel about it. But man,
Batman Boxing Talk, man. We out.